Hello, welcome back to Planet 40k. If you thought the previous video was insane, well this just takes it to a whole new level. So we've had the Q3 balanced data slate come out today, and this video is more of a reactionary video. We're going to be doing a deep dive video over the weekend, and boy oh boy did Necrons come out on top with this update. But before we do guys, remember to like and subscribe. We're going to keep bringing this content out, and we're going to be doing some more tactical videos once this book is actually released, of course. Also, before getting into the actual video, I just wanted to make a correction on last night's video in regards to the point changes. Like a lot of people, as soon as I opened the link to the point changes, I checked the contents and scrolled straight to the Necron page, got all excited, and didn't actually read the very first page. And there's a small paragraph here, and basically the last line on the left side says, weapons and other war gear not listed in a unit's entry cost no additional points to include in that unit. So what that actually means, so for example your war scythes on your characters, they are now free. Your tachyon arrow, for example, for your overlord, that's now free. Your hyperphase glaive is free. Even the technomancer, I said the canoptic cloak was 5 points, it's not actually listed anymore, so therefore is actually free as well. I just wanted to get that out in the open because there was a mistake in the previous video and I wanted to correct that. But let's get straight into the Necron side of this balanced data slate, starting with the changes to the command protocols. So the first bullet point, replace the noble keyword in all instances with the Necron's character keyword. So what this actually means is you do not need a noble on the tabletop in order to gain your command protocols. Any character on tabletop will gain your command protocols. It could be a Hexmark Destroyer, it could even be your Nightbringer. As long as you've got a character on the board, you're totally fine. Further to add to this, the second bullet point, replace the last sentence of the penultimate paragraph with until the assigned command protocol stops being active while a unit that is eligible to benefit from this ability is on the battlefield, the unit benefits from the selected directive. Now when you break that down, what this simply means is you do not need to be within 6 inches of a character model anymore, because it simply says while a unit is eligible to benefit from this ability, they gain the benefits of that selected directive. No more mention of being within 6 inches of a character. You just get it army wide. Now it does get even better than that with the third paragraph, so replace the last paragraph with in addition if all units from your army are from the same dynasty. That doesn't include your dynastic agents or your Catan shards, so as long as everybody else is from the same dynasty, which it kind of should be, especially if you're playing match play, you select one command protocol that has not been assigned to a battle round. There typically will be one. That command protocol is active for every single battle round in addition to the one that's assigned to your battle round. So 5 of them are going to be as normal, but then you're going to have the one that wasn't assigned to a battle round for the entire game, and you're going to be selecting which directive your units will benefit from at the start of each battle round. That's for both of the command protocols, so the one that you've got game wide and the one that you've got for each turn. So basically 2 command protocols are going to be active every turn here. Now if you're using that command protocol that's part of your dynasty code, then of course you're going to get both of the directives that are going to be applying to your army. So if you're going to be using that command protocol for the entire game and it relates to your dynasty code, you're going to be getting both of those directives all game long. So this is actually incredible because if you think about it, you could use Protocol of Sudden Storm all game round using Directive 2, so you simply can be performing actions while still firing. That's all game round. You don't need to be within 6 inches of a character. Every single model in your army with Command Protocol's ability can be doing actions and still firing. I mean, you could also use one of the other command protocols such as Protocol of Undying Legions to be getting double living metal every single battle round. Every single unit doing that. Or maybe you want to use the Conquering Tyrant, Directive 2, you're eligible to shoot in a turn in which it fell back. Army wide, all game long, being able to fall back and still fire, that's incredible. And of course that goes on top of the actual active command protocol in that round as well. So there's lots of different combinations that we could start to use now. I'm probably going to do another video that relates to this in a little bit more detail because doing it on the fly right now, I think there's a lot of combinations that we could be looking at and a lot of strategy, so that is for another day. For today we're just going to be relaying the information. Now there's something at the bottom that's even bigger than what we've just spoke about. It's probably insane. It makes Necrons, in my opinion, overpowered. So in the Q2 balanced datasheet updates, we got a lot of units gaining the core keyword. Now they've added some more units with the core keyword here. So you've got the standard stuff here, the Canoptic Acanthrites, the Reanimator, the Canoptic Wraiths, all the standard ones. But they've also added the Canoptic Spiders, which is quite interesting. But further down, right at the very bottom, it says all Necron Vehicles. You heard me say that correctly. All Necron Vehicles are now core. Now if you think about the Necron Vehicles that are within the Codex, the Silent King is a vehicle. His Triarchal Menhirs are vehicles. The Seraptic Heavy Construct, vehicle. The Monolith is a vehicle. There's so many vehicles that now have the core keyword. Now in theory, if you lose one of your Triarchal Menhirs, which are holding your Annihilation Beams for your Silent King, If you lost one of those, in theory the Technomancer could be bringing one back because it's a core unit, because they've all got the vehicle keyword. So therefore a Technomancer can be bringing one of those back. Now I don't know if that's how it's meant to be played, but as far as I can tell by just reading these rules, all vehicle units have got the core keyword, so hey. Furthermore, you got your Catacomb Command Barges. I mean, that's now core. That doesn't make sense to me, but it's core. The Ghost Arcs are now core. It feels like almost everything in our actual codex has got core now. There's going to be a lot more combinations to be played, a lot more strategies. Mine will be done on vehicles, is going to be pretty mega. We're going to have to sit down and have a rethink on how we're going to actually be playing the game with Necrons, but at this present time, I kind of feel like the Necrons are broken. I mean, we pretty much won in terms of the actual points decreases from the other day, and in the previous video to that, when they released the secondary objectives information, we pretty much won on those as well. We got probably the best secondaries in the entire game, so a really good result for the Necrons, winning pretty much on all 3 of those categories. So guys, as mentioned, I probably will be doing a deep dive video at some point later in the week, maybe on the weekend. But if you've got any combination strategies or anything you just want to add that relates to this new update, put it down in the comments below. We'll have a chat about it and it'll probably just go into the next video. So guys, like and subscribe on your exits. Don't forget the Discord. We've got a free Discord server. Go into the video description below. You'll find the link to our free Discord server. We can have a talk about it. It's actually popping off at the moment with this release. But yeah, other than that guys, all that's left to say is thank you all for watching and I'll see you next time.